Shopping Centre Senior Football Championship round 1 is underway. Up they go. Larry Gorman gets a touch and plays it forward again. Ball coming in as we could see Brian Gorman, number 18 for Emo, is in. As Emo throw from the target, ball goes in straight inside to Pa Hosey. Hosey turns and Pa Hosey gets the first score of the 2026 campaign. And shadowed by Jamie Sheehan. Sean Green came, didn't get the ball off him. Instead, he pops the ball back in the middle to Darren Strong. Strong has a goal from 2-point range. Has a go at it. 2-point mark. Great score. Darren Strong. 2-point score from Darren Strong. Super goal there a moment ago. Decided to play it back out. Timo breaks through the rear guard. And great stuff from Mark Timmins off his right there. He took it and moved, and they saw the three more players coming on the side of a point, and that's what he took. See there to Nigel Murphy. Murphy plays on to Pa Kerwin. Kerwin inside of his Pa Hosey. He decides to go with himself. Great score from Pa Kerwin. And as I said, he's been electric all year for Laois, and no different there tonight, but it's Aidan Bradley gathers that one, plays the first time inside to Jack Byrne. Byrne goes back to Bradley. Bradley coming in with the shot, great score. Good work from Graiguecullen there. Nice 1-2 between Jack Byrne and Aidan Bradley. Good work from them. Rory Burke takes that one, pops it over the bar. They're calling for 3 players and 4 players and every sort of thing. I think he shouldn't have been getting that one, but the ball, Emo what mind is come back to Dylan Murphy. Murphy comes over with the right boot and drives that ball over the bar. Good score from Dylan Murphy. Part of the deception is Trevor lays it off outside. Good work aside by Jamie O'Brien. O'Brien continues on. Space opening up for him. Decides to pop it right to the brother Josh. Josh in between goes for the shot. Puts the ball over the bar. A point there. And Jamie O'Brien was probably more central, I thought, going that time with it. He decided to give it to him now. Lays the ball off outside. There, good work there from O'Brien. Coming inside there. Shot coming in. It was well worked. Score there from Graiguecullen. And that was just patient build up. They needed that. Fenley takes it on over that far side there, looking to try and squeeze his way through. Plays the ball off outside there to Hosey. Hosey inside to Brian Gorman. Gorman back to Hosey. Hosey with a shot. It looks to be going over. That's an excellent score from him. Tight angle there over there. Superb score. That was tight. And that was well. As he steps up, strikes this one with the right, and go over the bar it goes. 7 points now for Emo, 5 points for the goalkeepers in the first half. Goes for the kick again, goes straight to Niall Gorman from Emo. Plays it forward to Pat Kerwin, now gathers it. Kerwin going over the top here. A chance to sight for Ross Meredith. Meredith sidesteps the goalkeeper and buries it in the net. Ross Meredith with the goal for Emo, and that just came straight from the kick out. Niall Gorman looking for a bit of space. The space comes, he turns with his right boot, has a go at it, but that's staying left and wide from Josh O'Brien. And Hugh Coughlin blows the half-time whistle here in O'Moore Park. Evan Joyce and Josh O'Brien get to know each other a bit better. Brian Gorman takes the throw in straight on to Park Kerwin, who blistering pace goes on. Mark Timmins coming towards him. Park Kerwin continues to run, lays it off outside to Pa Hosey. Hosey with the shot, but that looks to stay to the left and does stay to the left forward line. Trevor Collins, or can he get another attack on for Graiguecullen? He's pushing forward. Emo just back off. Timo goes with a shot from a long distance. What a score for Mark Timmins, a 2-pointer. Now that doesn't get Graiguecullen going. I don't know what. He's standing up. Slight breeze to his back. He kicks this into the Abbey League's end. Has a shot there. Looks to be well on his way, and is. Excellent score by Dylan Murphy. Excellent score from him. Free, with plenty of pressure on that one. It was a massive 2-pointer a while ago. Kick out coming from Stephen Norton out to the middle of the field. Dicey already goes up, gathers at the second of the catch. Great take from Dicey. Plays the forward to Josh O'Brien. O'Brien on again to Jack Byrne. Byrne decides to go with a shot himself. Could that stay in? That's a super score to stay in. Excellent score from Jack Byrne, and suddenly with the minimum in it. Again from deep again to join the attack. Plays it outside the far side. Park Kerwin gathers up, sees the space, goes through, pops it outside to Pa Hosey. Hosey takes it outside again to Darren Strong. Strong telling Hosey where to go. Hosey come with an impossible angle of a shot, and that's a massive score from Pa Hosey. The first of the second half, but that was another one. He's did it for Emo. 9 points to Graiguecullen, 2-point gap in it now as Luke Dooley goes with the kick out, comes out to the middle. Dicey goes up with Soto Niall Gorman, breaks to Trevor Collins. Collins moving forward ahead. Dylan Murphy gets on to the end of this. Murphy going, Park Cameron goes in left and right him. Dylan Murphy with the stop. Great score. Dylan Murphy. Excellent score from Murphy, and that just a point in it. 1-8 for Emo, 10 points for Graiguecullen. Norton in with a high one. It seems to be hanging up in the air again. Comes a break from Dylan Murphy. Brian Byrne goes in for then Park Herman is forced to it. Evan Choice gets on to pops it back, comes straight inside to Jack Burff. Jack Byrne going, looking for support. Pops inside to Brian Byrne. Brian takes his time, gets the shot away, and Brian Byrne with the point. And he turns around and throws a fist into the air. There. Brian Byrne, that was hugely important. Jack Byrne with this one, 20 metre free. Easy enough, you would expect, and it is indeed. Jack Byrne puts it over. And 12 points. Well, this time Trevor Collins is now toe tapping there in the middle of the field, being chased by Brian Gorman. Plays it back. Mark Timmins gathers it now. He's going again for another one. Can this be two in a game? Guess what the answer is? The answer is absolutely yes. And the Emo boys just put their hand. Didn't have to do much hanging up, popped it over. Massive score from Mark Timmins, the captain. 14 points, Graiguecullen. 1-8 for Emo. Again, interception coming in. Brian Byrne onto the end of it. Can he finish this? The play after goes back out, decides to take the point, and does take the point. Good score from Brian Byrne there. There was a goal on earlier in that move, maybe, but he decided and came back out when the Emo. You have to say from Mark Timmins. With those two-pointers, inspirational to say the least, as Darren Strong comes out and tries to put pressure. Josh O'Brien gathers it back to Mark Timmins. He's not thinking of another one, is he? Maybe he is. Comes outside. Maybe he's not. No, he's crossed the two-pointer line. A point will do on this occasion from Mark Timmins. He's not going to be greedy, and that's a super score. That's 2-2. Moving forward again, goes by, held up by Brian Gorman. Dicey Tolliver kicks the ball over the top again to Trevor Collins. Great work from the two, and great telepathy as Trevor moves inside, goes with it, takes the shot. Maybe he's thinking about the goal, but thought about the point. And you can see Shane Murphy back to discussing with his players. Aaron Forrest is up there. Inside they go. Graiguecullen moving forward is Danny O'Brien. O'Brien plays over the top to Aaron Forrest. First touch of the ball. Holds the play up, comes back inside there. Forrest trying to break away, being pulled and dragged, gets his free, but gets the shot away, gets his point. Aaron Forrest just on the field a moment ago and gets on the scoreboard straight away. O'Brien plays it back to Danny O'Brien, who plays it back in the middle. Mark Timmins coming. He switches play out to the left there. Jamie Sheehan is waiting for it. Gathers it. Runners aside. Graiguecullen in control of everything. Ball coming inside here. Shot coming in. Jack Byrne. Score from Jack Byrne. Absolutely excellent. It looked like Darren Strong takes it. Drops it into the square. Ball comes back there. Breaks aside. Jamie Sheehan is back there. Just as he does. The full-time whistle is blown. It's all over here. And in Laois Moore Park, and it's Graiguecullen who